much start glowing about the Miami Heat. Is there any question in your mind, Marcus, that Pat Riley is not trying to find a way to get Dame Lillard with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo on the same team down to 305? And if that happens, will they be the favorite to come out of the East next year?
Well, you know, Pat, Jay, he's going to do whatever it takes to increase that organization and increase his team. And Dame is a perfect fit for anybody. Everybody would like to have a Dame Lillard on their team, but
There's another look at it.
Yeah, I mean, from that angle, that's 100% fair. So that's one of the things, right? They'll look at it and they'll say, it was fair, and that's it.
Here we go. Adebayo's handed the ball. Finds Butler at the top. 23 seconds to go. Down 3. Butler one dribble. Hand off to Robinson. Nearly stolen. Back to Butler. Contested 3. Missed it. Rebound. Bruce Brown. Miami has to foul. They do with 14 seconds to go.
That's how it sounded on ESPN Radio. As for the first time in the franchise's 47 years in the league, the Nuggets are NBA champions. They outlasted the Heat 94-89 in Game 5 thanks to Nikola Jokic, who finished with 28 points and 16 rebounds. Jokic was named Finals MVP and became the first player in history to lead the league in points, rebounds, and assists in a single postseason. Up 3-1. Sports Centers presented by Progressive Insurance. For a job you'll love, visit progressive.com/careers. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max, ESPN Radio. Key, you want to take some calls?
Yo! Ooh, yes, what happened?
We're presented by Progressive Insurance. Gary in
Shop Etsy.com. Shop home, style, and gifts made for all budgets and occasions. Use code PROMO10 for 10% off your first purchase. Maximum discount value of $50. Offer ends June 30th, 2023. Terms at Etsy.com/terms. Etsy has it.
Lowe's knows the best deals for Dad. That's why this Father's Day, you can shop our best gifts from the brands he loves for less. Help Dad power his next big project by getting him a Cobalt 24-volt Max drill kit, now only $89. And save up to 40% on select tools and accessories. Shop Father's Day deals today, in-store and online. Lowe's knows dads. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 6/14 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you premium travel benefits, perfect for seeing Taylor Swift the Eras Tour. Presented by Capital One. Ooh, I do love her. Earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel.
Enjoy your stay in Suite 13.
Whoa, 13? That's Taylor's lucky number. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Whether you're doing a dance to your favorite artist in the office parking lot or being guided into Warrior 1 in the break room before your shift. Whether you're running on your Peloton tread at your mom's house while she watches the baby, or counting your breaths on the subway.
More inhaling and long exhaling.
Peloton is for all of us, wherever we are, whenever we need it. Download the free Peloton app today. Peloton app available through free tier or paid subscription starting at $12.99 per month.
Dr. Rick here. If you find yourself getting particular about where you get the weather, you may be turning into your parents.
Looks like it might rain. Let's see what Corey from Channel 2 has to say. He's something else. I like him better than Harris from Channel 5.
You could just look up the weather on your phone.
I like Corey from Channel 2.
Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
This is the smell of the leftover tuna fish sandwich you left in your lunchbox over the weekend in a wimpy trash bag.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy!
Blech. And this is the smell of that same sandwich in a hefty, ultra-strong trash bag.
Hefty, hefty, hefty!
Smell the difference? Hefty Ultra Strong has Arm & Hammer with continuous odor control, so no matter what's inside your trash, you can stay one step ahead of stinky. And for bigger jobs, try the superior strength of Hefty Large Black Bags.
Here we go. Adebayo's handed the ball. Finds Butler at the top. 23 seconds to go. Down 3. Butler one dribble. Handoff to Robinson. Nearly stolen. Back to Butler. Contested 3. Missed it. Rebound. Bruce Brown. Miami has to foul. They do with 14 seconds to go.
That's how it sounded on ESPN Radio. As for the first time in the franchise's 47 years in the league, the Nuggets are NBA champions. They outlasted the Heat 94-89 in Game 5 thanks to Nikola Jokic, who finished with 28 points and 16 rebounds. Jokic was named Finals MVP and became the first player in history to lead the league in points, rebounds, and assists in a single postseason. Up 3-1, meantime, in the Stanley Cup final, the Golden Knights look to finish off the Panthers tonight in Las Vegas. SportsCenter is presented by Progressive Insurance. For a job you'll love, visit progressive.com/careers. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max, ESPN Radio. Key, you want to take some calls?
Yo! Ooh, yes. What happened?
We're presented by Progressive Insurance. Gary in Let's see how well this is call screened. Gary in SoCal. You're on KJM. Good morning.
What's wrong with this tube?
Top of the morning, man. First time, long time. Max, Keyshawn, y'all legends out here in SoCal. 710 ESPN. But Key, I just want to ask you, I'm a faithful 710 listener, but I want to ask you, what happened at the Mandy's, man? I heard you was doing a pony with Morales.
Yeah, we was having fun. That's all. A little fun, little pony.
Mandy's, of course, are the awards show for 710 ESPN Radio, right?
Yes, sir. No females, though? No on a chair? What, can we get an explanation?
Man,
Can you tell us what he's talking about?
Man, the pony is Chris Morales, who works over at 710 ESPN. He has a little bit where he puts the chair down and he straddles the chair and all those sort of things. So we had a little bit where we were doing that on stage.
It's a great stage.
It's a staple of 710 ESPN. It's part of our whole deal when I had the morning show with Travis and LZ.
Man, I used to love going down to LA Live, basically, because it was we would do Sports Nation in the morning and then Max Marcellus in the afternoon. That whole just like driving to work in the morning and that whole place, man, some fond memories of that place. It's a great spot.
They're playing. That's the music right there. Oh, God. That's fun time. You know, to get the tequila flowing and it really turns into a party. It's a big party.
Jason in New Mexico is on KJM right now. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. What you got, Jason?
Can you hear me?
We got you.
Jason, you there?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
You there
I
with
just
us,
wanted to say you were definitely a true Knicks fan. And I also want to say Jay Williams is wrong. And I wasn't sold on you as being a total sports analyst because I've seen you in boxing before. But I really think that you have increased your knowledge on sports in a whole. So good for you.
But wait, Jason. But wait, Jason. How could you be a true Knicks fan and you don't feel the pain and you're not sick and depressed when they lose for at least a week? How could, if I ask Spike Lee this question,
Because
Spike,
they're gonna, they're gonna lose.
Oh, well then you're not a true fan.
No, Key. Football is different. Football, any
It
given
has
Sunday.
nothing to do with
It
football,
does.
Max.
In baseball and football, the lesser team can win. NBA, you got best of 7. When you're a much lesser team, you're probably going to lose.
No, you're so wrong. You're not a fan. You're not a true fan if you're looking at your team and saying, "Oh, we're probably going to lose." Why would you even? Why?
I want to get more back to me now. Jason, you're right. I have increased my knowledge. I always do when I sit next to
me now.
Right, back to me, more me. When I sit next to Jay Will for several years, every day for hours, of course I'm going to learn more basketball. I sit next to Keyshawn, talking to him 4 hours a day for 2 years. You think I'm not going to learn more football? What kind of a fool would I be if I didn't? I sat next to Roy Jones ringside for years. Manuel Stewart soaked up. I knew a lot of boxing, but soaked up a lot more. You're always learning.
So you admit that you didn't know anything. Almost cursed. You didn't know anything prior to sitting next to me and Jay.
No, that's selling yourself
short.
short.
You've been fooling these people for 20 years.
Key, you're selling yourself short.
No, you said
I knew plenty, but I learned a lot more, of course. See, you're selling yourself short. I came in, with a high school diploma, and now I got a PhD. How do you like that? All right. So, by the way, Key, I just want to point something out. You see, when I said, hey, call screen, we're screening it. But notice since then, when I said, wait, how are you doing it? Are you letting them know? Are they letting you know carefully? Since then, boom, every caller, as soon as we pick up, they're right there. No delay.
No, they can't control. They can't control what the callers do on their radios. You
mean to tell me there hasn't been a special control
Think about
room?
it, Max.
No.
Think about no. Hold on, Max. Think about it. All right. They tell you to do something, you don't do it.
Right.
The guy's not listening.
No, but they listen.
He's
That's
hearing.
the point.
No.
I don't listen. They listen.
No, they always tell the people, Max, turn down your radio. But if somebody's not listening and they're just hearing, turn down your radio, they don't turn it down because it went in one ear and out the other, and they're excited to be on the show, so they forget all about what somebody told them. That's all.
You may have made a good point. I wasn't listening. Nuno.
What's up?
Has there been a special emphasis since it's become a point on the air of telling the caller, tell the truth, Nuno, I'm trusting you, saying, hey, listen, turn down the radio. Have you been emphasizing it?
No. As Key is saying, the callers 99% of the time listen more than you guys do a lot of times.
99%
don't
of
say
the time,
you
a lot of
guys.
times.
Don't you say you guys.
I apologize.
Don't say you guys.
99% of the time, a lot of times. Bruce in Connecticut, you're on KJM.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for taking the call. Great show. I listen to you every morning. I couldn't side with Key more on this. I mean, if you're not feeling it in your gut, it doesn't matter if you've overachieved. I equate it back to like the Shabazz Napier UConn team, right? They probably weren't expected to get to the final, the championship game. But once they did, if they lost that, I would have been, my gut would have been shredded. And even in a regular season game, when they lose, don't talk to me for 20 minutes after the game. I need to decompress. Yes. I mean, I'm emotionally invested. And then when you're a fan, you got to be.
Yeah, but there's a difference between.
Go ahead. I'm about to call you Jay.
There's a difference between being upset. Of course you're upset. You're emotionally devastated. But saying you're disappointed, like you were like when it's all said and done, you look back and you say, was the season a disappointment? Because that's the original question about the Heat.
After
the season was not a disappointment.
But Jay, damn, Max.
Yeah, I'm the other one.
After the other one, yeah, you guys look alike. After you get through the depression, now you become disappointed. And now you reflect on, well, we really didn't have a chance. But immediately out the gate, you're sick as a dog if you're a true fan.
I agree with that.
Something. I'll give you one of my experiences as a kid.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, USC, this is 1982.
Mm-hmm.
This is how long ago I'm talking about. I was a kid.
Yeah, 10.
In 1982, they lost to Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl, and Todd Blackledge and Matt Millen, and we had Marcus Allen and everybody. I was throwing up as a kid when we lost in that Fiesta Bowl. Oh my goodness. Yeah. My mom thought something was wrong with me because I remember like it was yesterday, boo-hooing, because I was so invested in the Cardinal and gold as a Trojan, just nothing. And it's like that.
I get it. I'm not arguing that you don't have an enormous emotional investment and that feels bad. But the original question was, should Heat fans be disappointed in the season? Feeling crushed in the moment is different than looking back and going, no, you know what?
No.
We overachieved this year.
No, but disappointment in the season is we didn't make it to the final. Now when you make it to the final, everything that went on during the regular season is wiped away.
You recalibrate?
You recalibrate, it wipes away. Because I'm one of two standing to the end. There's only two of us.
And if it was one, and see, here's what I think is different in football.
Because look, if they won, what's the flip side of that?
Going through the roof, not being.
We're the greatest. But we'll take on the Bulls.
The flip side of so football to basketball. In football, you're disappointed no matter what, even if you're the lesser team, because you always have a shot in one game. The Sixers beat the Lakers in the first game in 2001. You can win that one game. But when you have a best-of-7 series and you are clearly overmatched, once you get over the disappointment of not winning the whole thing, you're going to look back at the season and go, the season was not a disappointment. This was an excellent season for the Miami Heat. Look at what they were working with.
I'll say it one last time. You're there in the end, man. Right, and you always feel you have a chance. 8 games, 9 games, 3 games, 6 games, and no games. You feel you have a chance.
How about this one? Was Jimmy Butler's Game 5 performance disappointing? While we're talking about disappointing. 888 say ESPN.
We would have liked to have been able to climb the mountaintop. I told each one of the guys I love them, and I'm just super grateful that we were able to go through all of the experiences.
I wish I could have got it done for these guys because they definitely deserve it. It was a whirlwind.
More Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Next. Pro Paint Days are here at Lowe's. Save on top brands like Valspar. Lowe's knows pros. Lowe's knows home improvement.
Hey, AT&T customers. Frustrated you're stuck in a 3-year device contract? Bring T-Mobile your locked phone, trade it in, and T-Mobile will pay it off up to $650 and give you a new 5G phone free. Plus, you're upgrade ready in just 2 years. Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
Pay off via virtual prepaid MasterCard in 15 days. Free phone via 24 monthly bill credits for well qualified. Plus tax. Contact us before canceling to continue bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due. See T-Mobile.com.
As a parent, it's always one more. Kids, one more toy. Husband, one more minute. And I swear, that means one more treat. But with Ariel powder detergent, it's just one. One scoop, one wash, and it helps lift away tough stains. And no wonder, Ariel has twice the cleaning power as Bargain Liquid. So please, think of the parents. Stop at one and get Ariel at your nearest Walmart.
Ariel is power. As you navigate life's big changes, like moving or expanding your family, it's important to ensure you have the right health insurance coverage. That's where Health Markets can help. A licensed insurance agent with Health Markets can help you with personalized guidance to find the right plan for your unique situation at no cost to you. With Affordable Care Act plans, sometimes called Obamacare, you can rest easy knowing that many screenings, pre-existing conditions, and preventative care are covered. Shop online or with a Health Markets agent to get started on the path to health insurance coverage. Learn more at healthmarkets.com. Don't let life changes catch you off guard. Trust Health Markets to find you coverage. That's healthmarkets.com. Health Markets Insurance Agency Incorporated is licensed as an insurance agency in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Service and product availability varies. Agents may be compensated based on your enrollment. No obligation to enroll.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max were presented by Progressive Insurance.
Ooh, Key, they got the basketball court up
outside Seaport.
That's our championship court, Key. We just won the championship.
We did.
That looked better than the one we had.
Yeah, how come they gave us the beat up one? You can see it on ESPN right now.
That one look new, right? So Jay,
that's J. Will Arena right there.
So was I wrong by saying potato?
You got to put some kind of pop on the potato if you're going to call Jokic a potato.
You think potato?
Hey, AT&T customers. Frustrated you're stuck in a 3-year device contract? Bring T-Mobile your locked phone, trade it in, and T-Mobile will pay it off up to $650 and give you a new 5G phone free. Plus, you're upgrade ready in just 2 years. Free your phone now at T-Mobile.
Pay off via virtual prepaid MasterCard in 15 days. Free phone via 24 monthly bill credits for well qualified. Plus tax. Contact us before canceling to continue bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due. See T-Mobile.com.
Do you run a business or are you an independent contractor? Harris County Public Health is looking for contractors who can perform lead poisoning and nuisance abatements such as grass cutting, debris or trash removal, or simple exterior home repair. If you own or work for a construction, landscaping, repair, or abatement company, we'd love to partner with you. Visit purchasing.harriscountytx.gov or call 713-274-4400 for information on how to do business with us.
Beacon, always building.
To be honest, I'm playing this way since I started playing basketball.
What is your goal for your career? Everybody loves playing NBA.
When I was little, I just played video games and I drink Coke. That was my life. I really couldn't do a push-up. Then I started working out. I drink the last Coke on the airplane coming to America.
Nikola Jokic can do everything.
I always think someone is better than me. Just by that mentality, I'm going to be underdog always.
Nikola Jokic, this year's most valuable player.
It's up. Oh, it's good. Of course it comes in. An incredible performance for the man they call Joker. And once the long wait is over, the Denver Nuggets can finally call themselves NBA champions.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max were presented by Progressive Insurance.
Ooh, Key, they got the basketball court up
outside Seaport.
That's our championship court, Key. We just won a championship.
We did. That looked better than the one we had.
Yeah, how come they gave us the beat up one? You can see it on ESPNU right now currently.
That one looked new, right?
Yeah, okay. You got a nice
so Jay, was
J. Will Arena right there.
Yeah. So was I wrong by saying potato?
You got to put some kind of pop on the potato if you're going to call Jokic a potato.
You think potatoes are good? Just plain?
Are you saying the way he's shaped?
Mash? No, I mean just I'm talking about just plain potato. Here you go. There's no butter. There's no salt. No pepper. No chives. No sour cream. No nothing.
That's not Jokic. Boy, you gonna stop? Jokic just ain't a plain potato from the back.
Jokic just gave the whole league that work. He's the best player in the game.
See, I'm not talking about a French fry that you fry in grease that may have something fried in it before, so you get a little of the salt from that. I'm not talking about that. I'm just taking it straight from the bag.
No.
I'm boiling the potato. I'm baking it. I'm putting nothing on it. But it's good for you in the end. Which that's Jokic.
Is it that good for you, really?
I can't. I can't with you. That's the meanest thing a person can say.
You think that's mean?
Yeah, you're calling him bland. You're saying that his game is bland.
No, he's got more snap, crackle, pop, as you like to say, on offense than Duncan used to.
Ooh.
He's got more no look, touch pass type stuff and handles than Duncan. Now, Duncan had a very fundamental offensive game. He was a better defensive player. But
I understand. I came in here. I don't know how long it's been. I feel like the Lakers lost 2 months ago. But I came in and I said to Jay, I said to y'all on the air, I'm like, dude, for real. as a player, it's for even though he's doing all the stuff and the passes and the no looks and at the cup and he can throw a lob to the other guy. All that's cool, but it's something about it. I don't know, man. It don't look.
This is what I think.
Well, just get used to it because it's going to be around for a minute.
Yeah, and you were sleeping on Jokic, and now you're almost trying to justify the sleeping on. Just give it up.
No, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just trying to understand when you win a championship and you celebrate the way that you celebrate, and that is who he is. There was nothing there. It was like, he just won a championship. Did they win that one on the road?
Yeah, that's true.
It didn't. And then you go in and you look at him in the locker room. They give him the champagne bottle. He looks at the champagne bottle. He shakes it once. It goes and walks away. I'm like, come on, man, give me something.
There are some players, by the way, not because he's white and tall and good at basketball, best player in the world, but it reminds me of Larry Bird for another reason, Key. When he beat the Lakers for the first time for the title after the Lakers beat him, they asked him afterward, what's the best part of this? You know what? You remember what Larry Bird said? Think of how psychotic this is. He said, the best part of it is that I know that Magic is suffering in the other locker room. He just won the title. And the best feeling for him is thinking of Magic's pain in the other locker room.
I can't wait to watch Winning Time.
Oh, season 2.
So did you see the highlight? I
didn't. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Oh, you gotta watch. It's Larry and Magic.
Okay, so
you know when it's dropping? Literally dipping in a Budweiser can. He's like, let's just get this blank over with. Going into a press conference, and all the questions are about. It's incredible.
It's dropping on my 50th birthday, Jay.
Look at that
birthday present for me. Oh, that show is so good. All right. Are the Nuggets heading for a like we talked about Tim Duncan because he's the big fundamental. I'm sure bored you, Key, right? And not a big personality
in general. It didn't matter who they had.
You know, if you take the most objective, I don't have Tim Duncan. I think I have him 11, right? All time. But the probably strongest objective arguments place him in the top 10, sometimes top half dozen player who ever lived. But he was not a huge personality. And he didn't have a sizzle type game.
Zero personality. It's like a board.
But Jokic, so Jokic is he's not the defensive player Duncan was, but offensively got a little more. And Duncan, do you consider the Spurs a dynasty for Duncan's career?
Yeah.
He had 5 chips in that span. Never went back to back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It doesn't matter, though. They won enough in a short period of time from his youth all the way up until he was old and on his way out the league.
5 is a lot, yeah.
You know what? It's like,
but he started younger than Jokic. Can Jokic start at because Duncan won second year, like right away they won because David Robinson was already there. Jokic is starting at 28. Can he be can this be a dynasty, Jay?
Yeah, has a chance to. They'll knock on the door for the next 4 or 5 years. It has potential to. By the way, the story that he tells post-game about why he wore 15, if you listen to an interview he did with Paolo Banchero from the Orlando Magic, one of their top players, Rookie of the Year, right, who was on site, he said, because it was the only oversized jersey there was, so I just stuck with it because I was a chunky kid. So, think about when we were younger, you used to lower the rim, right, and everybody used to try to dunk like Mike or like Vince Carter, Steph Curry, all these kids shooting from the three-point line. Imagine some kid out there now who's getting made fun of who, it's like, oh, okay, I could be the NBA's best player in the world.
Just thinking the game better than everybody, passing the ball,
God forbid I'm great at the fundamentals of the game.
Yeah.
Guys like Key will call me a potato, but I'll be a damn NBA champion.
You did call him a potato.
I'll be the best potato there is on the menu, damn it.
Key called him a potato.
Some kid,
Nikola the Potato Jokic.
Some kid at 10 years old, 9 years old, whatever, sitting there going, wow, I can't wait to light it up like Jokic.
No, you can't do the air horn sound yourself.
Yeah, okay. Sell that to somebody else, Jay.
I'm just saying.
All I know is Jokic wears 15.
Very seriously.
Kobe said it before. Kobe's like, yo, the AAU game is whack. International players are focusing on the details. Giannis,
that's cool.
Luka.
That's cool. All that is great. I doubted that there's some player, some kid. That's why you laughing. Exactly. See, Jay
bucket. Unorthodox bucket.
No kid is sitting there going, I want to be Jokic one day and be just like that.
I think that's wrong. I think there are kids out there that dream of being Jokic.
A champion, yes. A champion, yes. But that style, no, Jay.
Meantime, Nikola Jokic wears 15, and I think there's a very strong case that he's the 15th greatest player of all time already. Top 15.
He gonna try to play crawl over the fence nice and tight, be right there on the edge, Max, without falling off and get to the other side.
Yeah.
He thinks he's slick.
I'm holding on.
He's gonna hang right there with the Nuggets and their fans. And he wants to be invited over to Serbia with Jokic. I know you. I know your tricks. I know the tricks.
Going to come back talking about there's great investment opportunities and
all that. Meanwhile, he's selling some of his other buddies. Meanwhile, next year he'll be talking about Embiid. Wow, man, Embiid's the best player in the world. I know you.
Well, it's a different crown every year, Key. This changes, baby.